Hi. Welcome. Come on in. I was gonna grab my card deck here and pull a card, so maybe I'll go run and grab my deck. But welcome to another movement practice that I am offering to you to create some space in your life, in your own personal universe, to find clarity, to release, to strengthen your body, mind, and soul. I'm having a hard time getting going this morning, and so that's why I was very glad to be recording, to be held a little bit extra accountable. Definitely feeling certain energies of just crabbiness, discomfort. Part of that I know is my cycle is coming, like I'm about ready to start, and a new cycle. So I know that that's part of it, but I also know that I needed to move this morning. I didn't move at my normal time. And so my body was like, so it still was a little bit of a challenge to get here to this space, to this point in time where I am now talking and recording and present and ready to practice. So I know that we all feel that way sometimes. When we get feeling some sort of way, it can be really easy to not show up for the practices and not do the things that we know keep us in that space, because a lot of us are addicted to that chaos. So learning how to release that attachment and come back into a more grounded and centered space can be met with resistance. So yeah, I think that's the message for today. Let me go grab a card deck, see what other messages we got. Make sure you are ready. You have your water and or whatever beverage you need. Back here, they're up here. Okay, so we'll do messages from Spirit deck. I love this one. Messages from your animal spirit guides, by Stephen Farmer. And just shuffling quick and asking guides, guardians, ancestors, spirit, fire for desire, air to inspire, earth is church, spirit as guide, just asking for whatever messages for this particular practice. The chameleon. And when I get the music started, I'll show you the chameleon card. Take a few moments here, take a deep breath, and allow yourself to fully receive this message from Spirit here. Ground your seat into the earth. We're going to start kind of setting up for our yoga practice as well. So bringing yourself into that easy seated pose, bringing the heart and the hips into alignment. The legs are relaxed. Chin's parallel to the earth, and just take a few inhales and exhales. And I'm going to share with you the message of the chameleon. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. Even if you believe that you have the right answer for the dilemma at hand or a better way to handle things, at this time, it's best to surrender to the will of Spirit and simply allow events to unfold without your direct intervention or guidance. Pay attention to what's happening, but become more of a witness observer than an obvious participant. Simply by your presence, you are participating. However, there's no need to subtly or more blatantly push your agenda on those around you. Even when you are physically present, you can contract your energy field or aura to the point where others may not notice you, thus allowing you to be unobtrusive and more easily blend with your surroundings. With practice, you can get so good at this, you'll be nearly invisible to others. This isn't a call for you to be passive, but to wait and contain yourself until you know with certainty that it's time to step up and let your presence be known. When it's time to do so, move quickly with focus and certainty. But in the meantime, flow with the situation instead of trying to make something happen. Whatever needs to occur is already in motion anyways. So go with it. So as we practice today, practice going with it, going with the breath, being in the moment. Continue to breathe and stay aligned in your seat. Notice where maybe your body started to tense up, and see if you can relax back into that easy seated pose with the message of the chameleon resonating, landing in your system where it needs to land. And I think that's hard for us sometimes. It's hard for us to just sit back and be an observer. We want to be productive. We want to make things happen. We want to be movers and shakers, and maybe not always, but we want to make those things happen for ourselves. But sometimes in being the observer, in just simply being present, we are making things happen. Surrendering to that truth today can be a powerful catalyst for shifts and change within your life. So as you inhale and exhale, surrender with love into love. Surrendering not with a sense of defeat, but with a sense of ownership. This is the now moment. I surrender into what is. Continue to inhale and exhale. I'm going to ring our little bell. Light the intention candle as a way to kind of light that intention to surrender today. I'm going to start some music and show you this chameleon card. Okay, keep breathing. Really coming into that still and centered place now in that breath. Your breath should be even and full, circular, no end and no beginning. See if you can switch from breathing to letting the breath breathe you. And as you move your body today, move your energy into alignment. Move your mindset into that positive acceptance, unconditional love, extending to yourself first that which you wish to extend out to others. Inhale and reach the right arm up overhead, and then lean over to the left as you bring that right arm over. As you inhale again, bring that arm down to your side. Take the left hand now, reach up and over as you inhale. As you exhale, lean to the side. Keep your seat planted. Inhale that left arm up and over. Inhale, both arms open. Relax the shoulders. Engage the arms. Relax the legs. Reach the arms up overhead. And then start to pull down some of that beautiful sky energy. Opening up through the side body. Maybe imagining grabbing some stars or some sunbeams or some moonbeams, whatever it is, and then reach both arms up overhead. Relax the shoulders, and then exhale. Relax the arms down to the sides. Take the arms behind your back, interlock your fingers, take the arms long, palms facing the bum as they draw away. Relax through the legs, open up through the chest, maybe even gazing upwards. Keep the core slightly engaged to help protect the lower back as well. Heart aligned over the hips. As you exhale then, wrap your arms around you, one arm on top of the other, chin to chest, navel to spine. Inhale, open those arms up. This time, as you wrap your arms around you, take the opposite arm over the top. Next inhale, opens the arms up again and brings them to cactus arms. The shoulders are relaxed, the shoulder blades are kind of squeezing in towards each other as they slide down the back. Your forearms. Those things. Your guns. You're parallel to the floor. Palms are facing out. Notice where the body tries to tense. I always notice my legs trying like, relax them. Relax into the seat. Hold it here for one more second. And then squeeze the shoulder blades open and together. And then as you exhale, bring the elbows together. Open back up with the arms wide. And then bring the arms in front of you, palms facing up. Eagle arms. Right elbow drops into left elbow, elbows bend, palms face out. Right hand floats around to the front. Relax into your seat. So the elbows relax, the shoulders relax. If you're only grabbing your thumb, that's fine. That's what that looks like. I always like to take my thumb, top thumb to the third eye, and then relax my shoulders, chin parallel to the earth. Big inhale and exhale. Feel the shape shift in your body. Open up the arms wide again. Then bring the arms in front of you so that you can switch sides. Left elbow drops into right elbow. Palms face out as the elbows bend. And the left hand floats around. Relax through the elbows, through the shoulders. Ooh, big inhales and exhales. Relax through the legs. Feel the shape shift. And then open up again. Reach the arms up overhead. And then bring the hands down in front of you so you can kind of bow. Walk the fingertips back forward so you're up seated and send the legs long. You send the legs long, align the heart and the hips again. Relax the legs. Inhale the arms up overhead. Relax the shoulders. And then keeping that alignment in the spine, hinging at the waist. Now, don't go as deep as you possibly can in your forward fold. Take a moment. Find where you can start to feel the release and then give yourself some space to go deeper. So as you inhale and exhale, start to allow the body to give you the invitation to go deeper. Relax the shoulders down the back. Relax the legs into the earth. Keep breathing, keep staying focused in that breath. If you feel like you're wandering in the mind, imagine the breath traveling through the body, in through the nostrils as you inhale, traveling into the lungs, and then traveling throughout the body, down to the toes. And then as you exhale, it all goes out. Few more breath cycles here. The longer we hold this pose, the longer you have time to release and relax. Walking the fingertips back up to center. Let's take a butterfly. Now, sometimes, if you noticed, as soon as I put my feet together, my back started to bow out. A lot of times, our pelvis is not tilted quite the way that it was intended to be. So a lot of us have to sit on a pillow to start to kind of tilt the pelvis in a way that we can align the spine and get the most out of the practice. So this, especially in butterfly, having a pillow underneath to help tilt the hips. You can definitely see the alignment in my spine, how much that helped. And I can definitely deepen into butterfly with much more ease. So keeping that in mind, especially too, like an easy seated pose, when you're sitting and meditating, a lot of times it's beneficial to have that bolster underneath or that pillow underneath to keep the hips tilted in the proper direction. And that helps you stay aligned. It helps you stay centered and focused. It helps your body align properly. So as you inhale and exhale, notice how it's really opening through the pelvic region there. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Again. One more time. Big full inhale. Don't hold it, just beautiful. Send the legs out in front of you. Bring the right leg up and bring the right leg to the outside of the left knee. And then take your right leg and kind of draw it out. So now the outside of your right leg is kind of rested on the top of your left knee, and the outside of the right ankle is rested on the earth. So then find that proper alignment, and also notice how much that opens up through the hip. Take an inhale and an exhale and just feel that. Relax through the legs, and then see if you can fold over this gently. Notice any extra tension in the left leg besides a really nice stretch in here and in the upper part of the left leg. And then walk the fingertips back up to center. Okay, so at this point, I'm gonna remove my little pillow seat here. Draw your right leg to the earth as you lean to the right and draw that left leg around. So now the inside of the left leg is rested on the earth. This is deer sit. So that's what that looks like. You have this like kind of a square angles. And also notice again where I want to not be leaning to the right. I want to really have my alignment down through the center. And that really then accentuates the stretch that we're trying to get out of this deer pose. So the front leg is parallel with the mat. The side leg is rested on the earth, but you can take that heel and draw it closer or further away from your bum to help you kind of align into center. You'll have a little lift on the left side there, but you still want to have a little contact with the actual earth and the meat in your seat. So now that we've gotten all of that, I really want you to just align into this. Take several deep breaths in and out. Notice what you notice by way of breath. There's no right or wrong here. There's nothing trying to fix. Unless there's a sense of discomfort or danger, then you can go ahead and make the proper adjustments. This is your practice. That sun on my face is beautiful. Inhale and exhale a few cleansing breaths more. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Beautiful. So using your hands to support, you kind of leaning to the right a little bit so you can send that right leg long, bringing the left leg around so that you are centered again. And then we'll go to the other side. So that right leg then draws up. You want to make sure you have that alignment, and then bringing the left leg over. So the outside of the left leg and the left outside of the foot is resting. So that's what that looks like. A little four there. Inhale and exhale and check again to just make sure that you're safely aligned. And then walk your fingertips down. Folding over, feeling the intensity of the stretch, but also staying safe in your body. Walk the fingertips back up and then lean to the left. So we're gonna bring that deer sit to the other side. And again, that foot kind of can rest where it needs to so that you are aligned into center. And I always have a little bit more tightness in my right hip. So I'm definitely noticing that I really wanna lean to the left, but I'm gonna lean into that tightness safely. You can also have the hands down to the sides here to help kind of support you and relax into that. Breathe big. Again, focusing on that space in the pelvic region that wants to grip and hold, and allowing the breath to untie the knots in your body and in your mind. Space where you can offer your body release. Sometimes during a yoga practice, when you find that physical release, you find an emotional release too. And that is totally okay. But you continue to breathe. You continue to invite that to release and relax. and be gone. We are not meant to hold that. We are meant to experience it, learn from it, and release. So, as you make your own discoveries in your dear sit today, continue to breathe. Beautiful. So leaning over to the left, send the left leg long, send the right leg long, bounce the legs up and down. Inhale and exhale, reach the arms up, stretch up, reach up, align the heart over the hips, and then just take a gentle forward fold. We're not going to stay here for very long, just long enough for me to wipe my tears and take a couple breaths. Taking a little bit of a counter pose now that we've stretched and opened through the hips. And then walk the fingertips back up to center. Let's move into a child's pose. We need a little dynamic movement into the practice here, but taking another opportunity to get a really beautiful full body stretch as well. So the big toes touch and the knees go wide. Here's another opportunity where you can have modifications for yourself to bring more ease and mobility into your yoga poses. So as you notice, I have a blanket down. This floor is really freaking hard and it's not comfortable. So I almost always have a blanket down up here. You can also set a pillow in between the calves and the bum if you have a little bit of an issue getting the bum all the way to, or a towel roll or a blanket roll. And then again, you can have blocks to help support your head. There's lots of options to help you create ease and mobility in your poses. Find your child's pose. I'm gonna take 5 cleansing breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, surrendering into the earth. Imagine yourself being a chameleon and blending completely into the earth. Activate your camouflage. Keep breathing big. Keep allowing the body to invite you deeper into child's pose. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Oh, a few more really good breaths. Walk your fingertips forward or back, or however you find your way to down dog. We're gonna make our way to down dog. So tuck the toes under. Start to straighten the legs as the hips draw up towards the sky. Navel towards the spine. Find your down dog. As you're in your down dog, your hands are rooted. Fingertips are wide, palms are planted. That core is engaged, drawing up towards the spine. The arms are long. You can turn the elbows kind of in towards each other to create a little bit more stability. The ears are in line with the triceps as the chest and the head kind of float towards the earth. The heels have that intention to kind of draw towards the earth. I say intention because not everybody's heels come all the way to the earth. Mine aren't there today. Inhale and exhale. Move into some warrior stances. So what I want you to do is take your right toe and draw a little rainbow up towards the sky. Three-legged dog. Keep your hips square with the earth and your hands rooted in the earth. And then as you bring your right leg forward to plant in between your hands, find the ways that you need to. So if you got to take a couple extra steps, great, do that. It's okay. Take your left foot and turn it outward. Set up in that warrior foundation where the heel is in line with the arch of the back foot. Bring a bend into the front knee so that the knee and the ankle are aligned. Maybe you have to take that left foot out a little bit further. I want you to really build a strong foundation. Using your fingertips for support, push into the outer edge of that back foot with that leg straight. Push into that front foot and the bend in your knee, and then push all the way down, engage the core, lift up. Feel the strength in your warrior, and then start to find that really strong stance. Relax the shoulders, arms up overhead. Inhale and exhale. On your next exhale, open up the arms, turn the chest open, keep your gaze over those front fingertips. As you inhale, open that front palm up towards the sky, slide your left hand down the left thigh, reach the right arm up for peaceful warrior. Exhale back to warrior two. Core engaged, shoulders are relaxed, kind of drawn almost towards each other. Straighten that front right leg. The right hand comes down to the inside of the foot, or maybe at the ankle is where you're at today. That right leg is now straight. You're opening up that top shoulder, that top hip joint, and reaching that left hand up towards the sky as your gaze follows that hand. Inhale and exhale, keep breathing. Exhale, bring the left hand down to the earth. Hearts now facing the mat, turning the back toes in towards the front, and then stepping that right foot back so you can find a plank. Your hands are now underneath, your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Your toes are tucked under, your legs are together, your core is engaged, your thighs are squeezing, your glutes are working, your breath is flowing, and you are strong. Inhale and exhale. Feel that strength. And then as you exhale, bring the elbows, keep them in, lower all the way down. You bring the knees down if you need help. And then lower all the way down to the earth, untuck the toes, keep the hands underneath the shoulders as you push the arms straight for an up dog. Squeezing the glutes, lifting the hips off the ground, turning the elbows towards each other. Now, if this is super intense for you, you can lower down and you can just come up gently without squeezing the glutes, or you can place the elbows underneath and take just a little cobra. All right, so from here, take your down dog. Inhale and exhale. So now you kind of know where we're going on this other side. You have an idea of some of the modifications that you can make. I want you to feel into your body. I want you to feel each movement. I want you to be present. So take a few breaths and again, surrender into the now moment. And take that left toe up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Keep the hips square with the earth. Point that toe, activate that leg, and then Bring that left leg through so that you can set up for your warrior. Turn those right toes out, align the front heel, arch the back foot, back leg is straight, front leg is bent, heel aligned with the ankle, weight gets pushed into the outer edge of that back foot, and then pushing down into both feet and rising up into your strength, finding that nice alignment and relaxing the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Lean into your lunge. Exhale to warrior two, looking over that front left hand this time. Lifting that left palm up towards the sky, slide the right palm down the thigh, peaceful warrior. Inhale and exhale. Exhale back to warrior two. How you doing? Are you breathing? I hope so. Straighten that left leg, bring that hand down to the inside. I'm not breathing in, so I'm feeling wobbly. All right, so find that space, recenter, reach that right hand up, right shoulder and hip joint are open. You saw this beautiful pose, these angles in your body. And then exhale, right hand comes down to the earth, frame the feet, foot with your hands, turn the left, right toes in, send yourself into a plank position. And again, finding the strength and the length in your plank. And then lowering all the way down, untucking the toes. Ooh, yeah. Finding your up dog or whatever back bend works for you. Tucking the toes and returning to down dog. All right, let's flow through a sun salutation. Just nice, easy, or modified, I suppose. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the feet to the hands, come to the front of your mat, forward fold, standing. Ooh, we haven't done one of these yet in this practice. So let's play with our standing forward fold here for a minute. As you're folded over, relax through the legs. Pedal the legs out, shake the head. Let that upper half of your body kind of float towards the floor. If you need to bring a bend into the knees, you can. You never want to feel any tension in the back of those knees. Good big inhales here. Interlock the fingers behind your back and then take that interlock. And of course, if you have shoulder issues, be very careful here. As you bring the palms back down to the bum, then let the hands kind of slide down the legs. Feel the sensation of your hands sliding down the legs. And then let your hands slide up your legs again to feel the sensation of your touch on your legs. And then interlock the elbows, kind of like your mad mom look. Or I just thought it was like I drew a genie. Anyways, interlock your elbows. I should not move fast like that. That's not good for my body. Fold it over. Awesome. Release the arms, push down through the feet, lift all the way up, root to rise, nice and slow. Extending and getting those muscles in on the game as you inhale, reach the arms up, and then as you exhale, back to a forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift, draw those shoulders back. Beautiful. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back so you can find your plank. Inhale and exhale. And then lower all the way down. Untuck the toes. Find your up dog. Nice and easy. Breathe big. And then return to your down dog. Maybe take a moment here to notice the difference between this down dog and your first down dog. And then as you exhale, go ahead and come down to hands and knees. Take a couple of gentle cat-cows. So in your tabletop, wrists beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips, rounding the back, drawing the navel towards the spine as you exhale, tops of the feet in the mat. As you inhale, you're dropping your belly, taking the crown towards the tailbone. Knees go wide, big toes touch. Surrender into those intentions that you set at the beginning of your practice. As you surrender into child's pose, breathe big. Few more inhales and exhales, remembering the message of the chameleon. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. Walking yourself back up, walking through, knees through the hands so that you can come back onto your bum. Relax all the way into the earth. Take some nice windshield wipers. Arms come out wide. Feet are as wide as the mat. Inhale, center, exhale, let the knees fall to one side. Inhale to center, knees fall to the other side. Do this several times. Drawing the knees up to center and then drawing the soles of the feet together for Supta Baddha Konasana. Reclined butterfly. Walk the shoulder blades underneath you a little bit. Take up some space. 3 cleansing breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Beautiful. Send the legs long, the arms long, full body stretch. And then hug the knees into the chest. And send the arms long and the legs long again if you want to do another full body stretch. Otherwise, relax into a nice short and sweet Shavasana. Walk the shoulder blades down the back. Let the feet fall open. Let the palms fall open. And let the breath be big and full. In through the nose, out through the nose. The first few inhales and exhales. Let them be cleansing. Let them relax you into the earth. Again, imagining kind of using your chameleon superpowers to blend fully into the earth. Taking a few moments here in silence. Imagine extending your energy field out on each inhale. And on each exhale, you're drawing all of yourself and your energy back into your core, your center. Inhale. Expand. Exhale. Keep going. Inhale. See, feel, imagine your energy field as it expands. Our heart's electromagnetic waves are 8 times that of our brain. So you can draw your energy in, your pure, sovereign energy back into center. Expand. Take a moment here in this space. Feel the stillness and the peace. The integration and the embodiment of your movement practice today. Start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. And then roll the wrists around until you're ready for a nice big full body stretch. And then as you're ready, rolling on to your right side, bringing that right arm underneath so that it kind of rests in that temple area. And then another hand rests right in that line with that ear. As you inhale and exhale, you're stimulating the vagus nerve. Acknowledging yourself for showing up for a practice, especially a recorded practice. following through, and giving yourself some really potent medicine. As you're ready, come on up to seated into this new energy and this new beginning that you have created for yourself. Find that alignment in your easy seated pose. Beautiful. Inhale the arms up overhead. Hello, fresh energy. Palms together, draw down in the heart center. Again, inhaling the arms up overhead. Palms meet, draw down in the heart center. One last time. Yay. May you be safe and protected. May you be healthy and nourished. May you love and be loved, and may you truly be happy. May your practice bring you peace, and may you share this peace with the world. Namaste. Well, wonderful practice today. I hope that you feel a little bit better. I know that I feel better. I don't know in what ways, but I just feel better. It's the magic of movement. Movement is medicine. And I'm just gonna keep singing that song, keep sharing the good word. Don't forget about our chameleon message. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. If you are interested in your own personal card reading, I do those for a pretty reasonable amount. It's about $20. You get 4 cards and messages. Coming up, we have full moon, full hoop practice. It's a Saturday morning practice that involves the hoop as a tool within the yoga practice, exploring the energies of the full moon here this month. We also have the restorative pajama party yoga at the end of this month. So put that on your calendar too. And in-person moon circle happening next Tuesday. All of this information can be found at eclectickate.com/links. I'm also available for all of your holiday gift giving needs. I love making custom creations, and not just for holidays, for all kinds of things. So yeah, that's what I have. And if you liked the music today, you have the opportunity to get your own free playlist from DJ Taz Rashid. I am an affiliate for that program. I love his music and I love to share it. So whether you're a practitioner or you're a teacher, there are some opportunities to get your hands on some really great music for free or for a really reasonable rate too, if you want to go a little bit deeper into that. So if you're a music freak like me, and you liked the playlist today, check out the links that I have in the comments below. I guess the last thing I wanted to say was, I recorded like this. And part of the reason why I do this instead of getting all perfect in my matchy yoga clothes and my hair perfect and all that stuff is because I really want you to know that just show up. Just show up for yoga. Just show up for your movement, right? You don't have to look a certain way. And that includes body shape, body type, body size, whatever you're wearing, whether you're not, you could have done this practice totally naked and I would not have known that. And I would have actually applauded you. So yeah, I just wanted to bring attention to that I'm totally in the clothes that I slept in last night. And that's okay, because what matters is that I showed up, and what matters is that you showed up. So yeah. Okay, it's always awkward at the end of recorded videos because nobody's talking back to me. So I witness you, I love you, and I support you. And thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Yeah. Sunshine and snapdragons to you, my friends.